welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where lying is the order of the day. On Lee's team tonight, it's an actress who's well used to lying. How else could she convince the nation she enjoyed kissing Sid Owen? It's Patsy Palmer! And an actor who, after starring in the movie In the Loop, is now on first-name terms with James Gandolfini. Unfortunately, James thinks he's called Steve and works in the props department. It's Chris Addison! And on David's team tonight, we have a comedian with the looks of a Greek god and the morals of a Greek waiter. It's John Bishop! And, you know, I've had the honour of working with some great comic actresses in my time. But putting that to one side, here's half of Gavin and Stacey. It's Joanna Page! So, to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, so they've no idea what they'll be faced with. And it's up to the opposing team to sort the truth from the tosh. Patsy, you're first. Please reveal all.
I got Wellard the dog drunk on the set of EastEnders.
David's team, is she telling the truth?
Right, what was the...
What's EastEnders?
Thank you. Excellent. What's the alcohol in question? What were you... Vodka.
How much vodka?
It was just, you know, like a small glass.
That's small, is it?
Small glass of vodka.
The glass, it was one of those small, round, like, flat-bottom little glasses.
Just a glass, basically. You just described a glass.
How did you get it in his mouth?
No, I didn't put it in his mouth. We put it in his bowl. But...
He thought it was water?
Yeah.
How far through it did he get before he realised it wasn't water?
Bowl.
I would have thought at some point in the drinking process, as a dog, you're going to go, something here is different.
Also, if you're a dog and you're used to drinking water and then you smell your bowl, it's full of vodka, you think, well, this smells like a girl from Birmingham. It's clearly not water.
Smell, that's it. That's what dogs do all the time.
Exactly.
Why have you got a bottle of vodka on the set of EastEnders?
No, we didn't have a bottle of vodka. We just had a glass of vodka. It's not anymore, but when we first started working there, all of the bottles of drink in the pub were real alcohol.
That strikes me as a flawed policy.
Not then. Now, you couldn't have it, health and safety, but then there was real drink in the pub.
Is that why Den was so dirty? Because everyone was just pissed.
The vodka's sufficiently diluted with the water that the dog doesn't notice. And
Yeah.
presumably the whole place is sticky of booze anyway, with all the pissed-up actors forgetting their lines.
Just noticed that he went a little bit funny and he laid down. It wasn't like he was, like, punching people in the face. You know, he did get really worried because he kind of did lay down. He was very quiet and a bit like when he died, so we knew he could do that.
I've got to be honest, I think it's true, because it's the sort of thing I do. I think see what happens.
So what are you going to say?
You think it's...
I think if you haven't at some point tried to make a dog drunk, you're not normal.
I think
we think that almost anyone, given enough time sitting in the same room with some vodka and a dog, will either put the vodka in the dog or the other way round. So we're saying true, I think.
You're saying it's true?
Yeah.
OK, Patsy Palmer, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It's a lie.
It is a big, big lie. Patsy did not get Wellard the dog drunk on the set of EastEnders. Of course, Bianca was there when Wellard was put to sleep after eating a chocolate. She held him in her arms, sobbing as he died. And Patsy, they don't give Oscars for soap operas, but if they did, they'd have given one to Wellard, wouldn't they? Joanna, you're next.
I recite my times tables every night before bed.
Why?
Because I've always been rubbish at maths. It just doesn't go in my head. My brain doesn't compute that way. And I can learn loads and loads of lines if I'm acting, but I've never been able to get my times tables in. And I thought before I die, I want to be able to do my times tables. And also, when you go to a sale and you go shopping, when it says 75% off a dress or 40%, I can't work that out. I know it's thick and I feel embarrassed because I'm sitting next to you and you've got a degree.
I'm a famous mathematician. I'm actually, my secret identity is percentage man.
But I thought, I don't want to die and not be able to do my times tables.
Could you recite them now, then?
Before I go to bed, my husband lies next to me and I say, I do them, and then I say, right,
Nice to see the
fire them
romance,
at
isn't
me.
it? I tell you what, dear, it's cold in the valleys, isn't it? Don't worry, I've got a game that'll cheer us up. What do you start? What's the first one? It's not your 2 times table, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
my
is.
goodness.
I've gone as far as about my 6, and I get to 7. Don't go in.
What's 7 times 5?
I'm gonna. Oh God, this is so embarrassing. Right.
35.
35. That is why I'm doing it. That's why I'm learning
Yeah,
them.
but you might have dyscalculus like me, so you're not thick.
Have what?
Dyscalculus, same as dyslexia, so that's what I've got.
Oh, yeah, right.
That is.
I've got
probably what I
shortless.
Well, that's true.
Don't you come round here giving it any of that, sweetheart. You'll be barred from this bloody pub, all right?
But that is true, you might have that. You're not thick.
Oh,
If there are
yeah.
any kids watching, you're not thick if you can't add up.
Well, you're a bit thick, aren't you?
Well, I mean, it's a bit late, isn't it?
You're not bright, let's put it like that.
Do you do it every single night without fail? Even if you come in really pissed, you still do it? You're getting on the times table?
Yeah, yeah, I still try to do it, yeah.
Oh,
you
my God,
better?
if there's a dress for 80 quid and it says
Oh,
50% off, will you struggle?
Right, well, this is right. No, that would be £40, wouldn't it? But I've got to check with you when I say it. I can't just say straight off.
What I often find, actually, is in shops, when they take a percentage off the original price, they will also tell you the subsequent price. It's quite a minority of shops make you work it out. If you get it wrong, that's what you pay. Even if it's less than they wanted to charge. They go, I hope we don't get one of those dyscalculus people in. I thought it was 50p.
So, Lee, what are you going to say? Is she telling the
What
truth?
have you cracked? Which one do you think you've...
I've cracked 1, 2, 3,
What?
4, 5, 6.
You mean you've learned how to count? Okay, you've cracked the ones, the twos.
And I cracked 7 the other night.
Right, give us the 7 times table.
But I can't do it now. I can't remember it. 1 7 is 7. Oh, foul. This is like my worst nightmare. 1 7 is 7. 2 7 is 14. 3 7 is 21. 4 7 is 28. 5 7s. Now this is where all
35.
5 7s are 35. 6 7s are 42. 7 7s are 40. Right, this is 49. 49. 8 7s are 54. 52.
Higher.
56.
Okay.
What was that? 9 7s are 56. 10 7s are 70. 11 7s are 77. 12 7s are 84. 89. 92.
Right, so...
Don't clap, it's not a Jeremy Kyle show. 7 times table.
I think this could be a cracking new round.
Lee, is it the truth?
I think it's a lie.
Why do you think it's a lie?
Why would anybody do that at night? That's the last thing you need before you go to bed.
I think it's true.
Patsy thinks it's
Patsy's
true.
going to stick on true.
We'll go with Patsy, though.
All right, then, so, Joe, truth or lie?
That is true.
Yes, it's true. Actually, Joe, I've got a mental arithmetic problem for you. If you take one husband and recite multiplication tables at him 7 nights a week, how many divorce lawyers will he need? John, you're next.
I had a job where we started each day with a motivational song.
Lee's team.
What was this job?
It was,
Don't give him time to think of the song.
The job was selling vacuum cleaners.
What was the song?
There was a few songs.
Oh. What's your favourite?
My favourite one was we sell KB cleaners, we sell KB cleaners. So we sell KB.
Was it on the phone? Was it in a shop?
No, it was door to door vacuum cleaner selling.
Door-to-door vacuum. What year was this? 1946?
When was it? This would have been one of my first jobs when I left school, so it would have been in the 80s.
What was your other song? You said you had a few.
Oh, it was a long time ago, but...
we're fine, we got all
but
night.
what used to happen is you used to go in, there was always a fight on a Monday morning for the tambourine, and then the boss would say, here's the songs for today, and there'd be like 3 or 4 songs, and we'd have to sing the songs, and then we'd have to face the window and throw all our negative thoughts out the window so we could go on the shot. So we used to sing...
Why don't you just hoover them up, the negative thoughts?
Did you get commission on, like, how many hoovers you sold?
Yeah. No, you know when you see those adverts in the paper and it'll be like, are you sad and lonely? I used to be like that, but now I've got a speedboat, 2 girlfriends at a house in France. If you want to be like me, phone Chaz after 7. It was one of those.
Well, I did work for a sales company when I was 16, but they used to give us a bottle of wine and a packet of Pro Plus every morning to motivate us, so they do.
Wine and Pro Plus? Whoa, you were pissed and on drugs selling life insurance.
But they did, that's what they did, so you never know.
What do we
So
think?
you don't know.
I think he's lying.
I think he's lying. Patsy?
Let's say lie.
All right,
You're saying lie.
The team
Yeah.
says a
You're
lie.
saying lie. OK, so, John Bishop, were you telling the truth just then, or were you in fact telling a lie?
I was telling the truth.
Yes, it was true. Which means at the end of that round, it's Lee in the lead by 3 points to 2. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So, please welcome this week's special guest, Mark. Welcome, Mark. So, first off, Patsy, what is Mark to you?
This is Mark, and he is currently teaching me to swim to overcome my fear of the water.
Right. Lee?
This is Mark, and he started the pub darts team that I play in, but I had to ask him to leave because he was so bad.
Right, so finally, Chris, your relationship with Mark.
This is Mark. He is my next-door neighbour. He lost a bet of £200 that In the Loop would win an Oscar, so I gave him my wheelbarrow.
Right, well, there we are. What could be simpler? Patsy's swimming teacher who cured her fear of water, Lee's sacked darts teammate, or Chris's neighbour who likes a bet. David's team, where would you like to start?
Darts. How can anyone be bad at darts?
What sort of standard of darts playing are you expecting in this team?
2 out of 3 darts in the board would have been good sufficient.
What did you say to him to check him out?
Patsy, can you be Mark?
Yeah.
This might involve acting, but just go with it. Mark? That's you. Yeah, you're Mark.
Yeah.
You know this whole darts thing?
Yeah.
And you keep missing the board? Mark, look at me when I'm talking to you, Mark. We don't like the fact that you keep trying to get the dog drunk. And also, we were going to have to let you go because, unfortunately, you keep missing the board.
I cannot imagine you would say that to him. There's not a chance you're going to say, listen, mate, you set up the darts scene, but Big Lee Mack's in the room, get off.
Also, look, how seriously did you take this darts
I take
team?
darts very seriously.
Do you?
Ask me any checkout.
I don't know what that means.
All right, 151.
Oh, well, that's your classic treble 20, treble 17 tops.
Don't know whether that's true or not, but a couple. All right, then 164.
Oh, that'll be treble 20, treble 18 bull.
18.
I don't know how...
Oh, what's ball? 180.
You worked that out.